sir.
Yo, Divine, what's good? You know what it is, bro. About to go ahead and get with SP. We about to get this Knicks Real Talk pregame popping off. Get this shit popping, man. I'll holla at you. One. Up in the black Silverado, stop and get some petrol to hit the metro on full throttle. Across the gospels, we in the Mecca bottleneck. On 32nd waters, bottle feet around flexing. Posted up like sticky note. You smell the icky in the air like hickory smoke. Carrot we well represented. We on that Nick shit. We can smell it, so please don't step in it. Cause the burner cooking with gas. The cat in the alley digging through your team trash. Getting that cash ready for DoorDash and make a splash. But they moving slow before the pregame show. No caps, so here's what's on tap. But God, no talking five. And report, keep my two in the chat. Interacting with your mandem. It's a brand in front of the camera. There's a picture. Cats and snap back. The fitted cat, so we Nick dripping. Nick feel, you know, we fit the description. It's the OG, Olin, Ananobi. Me and my man Brody, we run your fire TV, that's Cody. It's Nick's Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping and Nick drip. It's Nick's Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping and Nick drip. We in that Nick drip, dripping and Nick drip. It's Nick's Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping and Nick drip. Real talk. Woo! Yo, salute everybody. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down, man. It's the pregame show. Divine Shot Powers, Knicks Pacers, Game 2 ECF, man. So we're going to get in here and get it popping. Hopefully we can feel better about ourselves tonight. We need a big win in a big way. So we're going to get into all this Knicks thing, man. But first and foremost, before I even proceed to go any further, let me bring my partner in crime here, the one who keep the other half of this engine running, man. Shot Powers, what's good, my man? What's going on with you?
Peace to you, Divine. Salute to the family in the chat. Let's get it.
Let's get it, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the Eastern Conference Finals, Game 2. Madison Square Garden, ladies and gentlemen, the world most famous arena, in about another hour or so. Knicks looking to redeem themselves for taking that ugly loss the other night. We can get the series tied 1-1, and then go out to Indiana and play them guys out there for a couple of games. So we definitely want to go out there tonight and win that game and be on all cylinders, click on all cylinders tonight. Get the Pistons popping tonight, man. We got to get them going in that engine tonight. So I think we go out there tonight and give it all we got. Ladies and gentlemen, to me, this is a must win. Believe it or not, I hate to tell you, but it's a must win. Just like we with the Boston Celtics went down 0-2 to us. I think we go down 0-2 to them. It's going to be hard, but I believe in our squad. I don't think that's going to happen. I think we're going to come out here and get it popping. So before I go any further, let me shout out to my peoples, man. Salute to all my family in the chat. Big Cash at hand, my brother, what's good, what's popping? Queen Darlene, what's good? Fabian, what's popping? Darren, salute to everybody in the building, man. Thank y'all for coming in a little early, getting it going with us, man. I know it's big out there. I know Knicks got to get the energy back out there. So I know it's a Friday night. You know, listen, man, like we on our Knicks shit, Friday night Knicks. But like I said, we ain't at MSG. We on KRT right now, ladies and gentlemen, and we just got to get it popping, man. I'm looking forward to this game. Real talk, man. Left a very nasty taste in my mouth the other game because we did not play for 48 minutes. We played for 46 and change, not counting the overtime when it really counted. So hopefully we can have a better game tonight. Our guys know how important this game is. I know the energy going to be popping in MSG. I know the atmosphere is going to be lit out there. It's going to be lit in here. So we just got to talk about it, man. I'm here for it. I'm here for all hour. I'm here for all the 3.5. That game going to be popping. Child Power, man, what you're feeling, how you're feeling after a couple of days off. Now we get to go in here and see if you guys can bring that A game tonight, man. How you feeling? What's going on with you and what's good?
I'm feeling the same way about the New York Knicks. It was an unexpected loss the other night. It's only one loss. It was a bad loss, but it was only a loss. It was a devastating loss, but it was only a loss. So with that being said, I think the Knicks come out and play a different style of basketball tonight and win the game. Like you said, this is a big game. We do not want to go down 2-0 to this team. And I do not think the Knicks want to go down 2-0 to this team with all the hype, and all the stuff that's out there about how far this rivalry goes back and stuff like that. And so I think the Knicks are going to come out and play some good basketball tonight. I think we'll see a full 48 minutes of some good basketball tonight.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm looking forward as well, man. I think they respond very well. Like I said, I know they know what they did the other night. They know what they didn't do. They know what they did. So I think they correct the wrongs and make them things right, and so on and so on, and be a little bit more mentally tough, mentally more focused tonight. And but know they got to do it for 48, not 46, not 36, not 47 and 30 seconds, 48. Don't leave nothing. Don't leave no stones unturned, man. Don't leave no minutes off on the floor, man. Go out there and play every bit of it. Play like it's your last. Play like it's your last one. Because, like I said, to me, I think if the Pacers would win this game, I think it's over. I do. I don't think the Knicks can come back. I'm not saying they couldn't, but it'd be very hard. Because that means Indiana go out there, all they got to do is win one, and then they come, whatever. So I don't think that's going to be the case. I don't think that's going to be the case at all. I think this Knicks go out team out there and put them away today. I think just like they did the other day, except for 2-3 minutes. That's all they got to do, and shoot the ball better for the charity stripe and knock down some threes that are at a 37, like you say, 37, 38%. They do that and shoot some free throws. I know the Knicks killing tonight because they should have killed them the other night. You know what I mean?
Fact.
So let's hope that they don't have them mental collapses in certain areas of the game, whether it's inbound or all that. Just be on your game and knowing that these guys gonna be playing with pressure. So even though when you know somebody putting pressure on you, that means the ball coming at you faster. You got to move the ball faster. You got to think fast because they putting pressure. Opposed you just sit back, relax like you're on the beach. When the offer lets you just sit back and relax, then yeah, you could take your time and methodically pick them apart. But when they putting pressure on you, everything moving faster. Now you don't have reaction time. So our guys got to be able to have reaction time tonight, knowing that these guys is playing with pressure instead of just laying back. That's a 50. A 70-mile-an-hour pace. This is the 10-mile-an-hour pace. So they better realize that this shit coming at them like this here. They handled it well last night just for them 3 minutes to me. So tonight I'm expecting a different outcome. Shot Powell, I think they need to go out there and tear it up tonight, man, for sure.
Yeah, I just don't see the Knicks going out and fumbling another game. And I know that they know that was a big game, but I also know that in my fandom, watching the New York Knicks, the Knicks play well away from home. So we always have a chance to win one of these games going away. And what better way to go over to Indiana with a win under our belt and maybe can capture another win in Indiana. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, real talk. This is the first time in the playoffs we played. Not only that, we played from behind. I mean, we trailed in the series. We was up the last couple of series. We won the first game in New York against Detroit. Now we won the first 2 games in Boston. So this is the first time in the playoff that we have lost. We behind. So that's one thing I like about this team. They have a very good resilience team. When they behind, they come and catch up to you. You know what I mean? In the game or in the win or loss column. Whenever the Knicks lose a basketball game, you best believe they usually go and win the next one. You know what I mean? They've been consistent with that the whole year. One thing they have been consistent with it that I don't like though is they under 500 at the Garden. Every playoff game we losing these games in the Garden. We know that's one consistent thing that I don't like is the losing in the Garden. We got to protect that home court, man. I know it's easy to play at home. You got everything around you. Everybody want all your energy, want all your attention. Every minute you turn around, you got to be on the phone or you got to be in a conversation. You got to be in a media blank and everything. But when you're on the road, it's a little different. Family around you, nobody to distract you. And this year in the playoffs, seem like them distractions to me, like in certain games we do that. Like we get out of focus. The only reason you get out of focus when you got too much shit going on. So we got to kind of clean that up at the Garden, and that means tonight I don't see Knicks losing back-to-back in the MSG at all. Matter of fact, I see them locking this joint down, and I still believe Knicks go out there and do the damn thing too. If our defense kind of play, the series should be over because do you see what our offense did? So if our defense kind of play, the series should be over. So I'm looking for them to come out there with a good defense game tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I concur, Divine. That's what I think. I think that they, the one thing that I noticed about the Knicks, even win or lose, they pick up something from the losses. And now that you're playing a team so consistent now, you play this team now, this team, you didn't play this team already 3, 4, 5 games in the series. This season, you played them 3, 4 times already this season. Now you didn't play them. This would be the second time. So you play this team. It's not like it's not too many things that you don't know about this team. What you want to get better at is the things that you need to get better at. You know what I mean? You don't want to let them go off in certain things like they don't want us to go off. So we just calm some things down, control the pace a little bit better, step out. You know what I mean? Let's talk, because that's another thing that I hear a lot from the commentators, that you don't hear the Knicks talking. Only one Mitchell Robinson in there, because I hear Mitchell Robinson sometimes screaming over. I hear him. You know what I mean? I don't hear Cat so much doing that. He may can doing it, but I don't hear him over the crowds or over everybody else. But Mitch, I hear him once in a blue moon. I hear Josh Hart once in a blue moon. You know what I mean? But with that being said, we just get out there and play some team basketball, play some great defense, and I think we'll come away with the win. Like I said, in my opinion, we let something slip, and we still had a chance to win it in overtime and let that slip as well. And I don't think the Knicks like the way how they slip. So I think they'll put on some some traction Timberland boots with some spikes in it tonight, and clamp down and handle some business tonight.
Yeah, just to piggyback off what you said, Shop Howell, Mikal Bridges talked about that lapse they had, like nobody was communicating, and to me, that got to be on Jalen Brunson and Tom Thibodeau. You know what I'm saying, Shop Howell? Because them the lead, that shouldn't be happening with a team like that, though. Real talk, nobody perfect, ladies and gentlemen. So just like we try to critique them with the good stuff, I think Jalen Brunson and Tom Thibodeau, that's on them to make sure that team is locked in like that. You know what I mean? And it's on the players too. Not taking away from them. But if you see that happen in the game, get in a huddle, pull them to a huddle. Like, yo, listen, we need to amp up the energy. We're not playing the way we need to play. So I think when I want to see things like that as well. But this team been good all year, man. I ain't really got too many gripes about it. But I want to see them be better with the communication, like you said. But I think communicating is important. Lack of communication brings about a separation. If you don't communicate,
right.
You know what I mean? So they got to be on their job when it comes to communication. And I think they'll be there, man. So we'll see how it goes. NYC B-Ball, my brother, thank you for the super chat, my man. Good to see you too as well, man. Salute to you as well. Win for a star. Yes, indeed. Let's get it, man. I'm with you on that one, my brother. But appreciate you, NYC, for sure. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's about to go down in the Mecca, man. Let me shoot a shout out to chat where I got NYC B-Ball. Shout out, Brother Beater, what's good, my man? Shoot out to the chat. David Haas, good shoot to you. Queen Chris, what's good? BS Chris is in the building. Salute to you, BS Darren, my man, good. Everybody in the building, man. I just want to call the names I didn't get to call out. And Tori B is in the building as well. Salute, Tori, was good, sister. What's going on with you? But yeah, man, it's Knicks and Indiana Pacers game 2, ladies and gentlemen. We got to go knock this shit out, get this shit over with tonight. You know what I mean? Big ball game for the New York Knicks. In a lot of ways, it's a big ball game. And we got to go out there and treat it like it's one. Let's go out there and bring your A game tonight in all facets. In all facets. I mean, do what you did to Boston in that closeout game, whatever. That's how y'all need to play tonight. Y'all need to go out there and put the lock and clamps on these dudes, which you did, and I mean lock and clamps. We got to be sure they don't get over 30 points in the first quarter. Roughly want to see the highest, to me, 27, and that's going to be shaky for me. We got to bring that New York Knicks defense in there tonight, man. We need that gritty shit up in there tonight. And I think it's what it'll take for us to get the job done. So we got to go out there and be on our P's and Q's, man, and just get gritty with it. You know what I mean? Like Shaw Power said, Tim, Boot Hatton, Subway routing, taxi cab driving, whatever. Uber down, Uber up, whatever. We got to be on it tonight, man. It's us against everybody tonight, like it is every night. And that's even counting the refs and all. You know what I mean? So let's get it tonight, man. Go out there and get this shit popping tonight, man. I'm confident, though. I ain't worried about it at all. I do believe my boys going to come out there and get it done tonight. I still got Knicks at OKC right now. I ain't wavering, yo. That we ain't down 0-4. We down 0-1. If we were down 0-4, then this different story. But right now we down 0-1. And and that's all to it. So let's try to find a way to get our home court advantage back one way or the other. Between now and Indiana. You right, Pedro. Defense is the key. We need our guys to get it done tonight, Pedro, for sure. Salute to you and salute to Dave Smith. Y'all just came in. So, everybody had a good effort last night. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, the prior game, it's just the loss. The loss is what got me somewhere in the 2 minutes. Other than that, they do everything you did the other night, but don't have them 2.5 minutes you had, or 2:59 or whatever. Do what you did the other night, other than make sure you hit your free throws better, you shoot a 3-point ball better, but still, do everything, but just don't let them 3 minutes go. You know what I mean? Because you had them by 14, that game was over. So hopefully that's a learning curve, a learning process for them. Sometimes we don't make you weak, make you stronger. Hopefully what they did the other night don't make them weaker, make them stronger. You will see tonight. I think it makes them stronger. I think it makes them understand that we are professionals up in this motherfucker. We know how to get down. We professional. We get paid to be professional. That we can't be acting like that. So, but I think that's all it is. Let's get it, Shop Howard. I think we go get it done tonight, man. I'm confident. I'm happy about this thing. I'm gritty, man. Let's get it.
Yeah, I'm. I'm not. I don't waver, and I'm not moving the goalpost or anything. I think the Knicks are really going to get out there and play some good basketball tonight. They I don't want to call it luck, but they play because it wasn't there wasn't no luck shots. It wasn't like, however you want to call it, Halliburton shot, whatever, but Naismith's shots were not luck. He hit them money in the bank. Those are good shots. So we just got to defend a little bit better. Know the difference. And everybody, and just notice the rest of the way. If I haven't said this enough this year, everybody that plays the New York Knicks, either if you coming into the Garden, you want to play your A best game, all-star, all NBA, all defensive, all everything, all. You want to be your all when you come to the Garden playing the New York Knicks. And when the Knicks come to your hometown, you want to step up to play against the Knicks. Every place you go, everywhere you do, everybody talks about it. So let's get out there and show them why everybody talks about what we do. I think the Knicks are going to get out there and execute tonight. And I just believe that we're going to have some of the same outbursts like we had last game, and maybe a little bit better from some other players. Maybe the scoring might not be as high because I think the defense will be a little bit better from the Knicks tonight to lessen the blow from the Pacers.
NYC B-ball, man, right into up to the stream. I'm still in my feelings about that game. I don't even think about that. I wouldn't even think about that one out there grinding today, man. Like, man, still thinking about that first game in NYC. So I understand where you're coming from, my brother. But I still got it in me. So I'm hoping they erase that feeling tonight, man. But that was a devastating loss for me, man. Real talk, because it's not even just about the losses that you had that game in your bag. That was a bag in your bag game. And y'all took your foot off the gas, man. That was crazy. But we did the fight another day, man. But we gonna stay out there, man. We gonna stay up in here. We gonna stay outside. Like I said, we outside anyway. So we always, we gonna stay giddy up in here, man. We believe in this team. They ain't let us down yet. But I don't see the Knicks going out like that. I think the Knicks gonna really, really put this shit down the next 3 or 4 games, man. Y'all want my word. So far, I think I'm batting at least 90% this year on the stuff that I believe in. So, just through looking at numbers, I think that team know they got a lucky one the other night. See, they know that. And I think they got to be careful to let them get too cocky. They get that ass kicked tonight. We gave y'all that game because we didn't play defense. And we let y'all do something y'all wasn't doing throughout the whole game. So, it is what it is. But listen, ladies and gentlemen, with all that being said, we just got to go out there and get them tonight, man. Ain't no enough to be said. I think the Knicks going to respond very well tonight. Trust, believe this team is ready to go, man. And I know I'm ready to go. So we just got to make sure we do, man. It's like I said, man, the Shop House, we just got to get it popping. That's all to it, man. Because we don't do that, it will be interesting. But I don't even want to put that type of thought in my mouth. Because I do believe the New York Knicks will go out there and ride through the occasion tonight and get it popping and get a W for the fan base, and that's that, man. So, real quick, ladies and gentlemen, right now, as they've been in the playoffs, they were the 4th seed in the regular season. We were the 3. They 9-2 in the playoffs. We 8-5. And so that's the loss to Detroit, 2 losses to Detroit, a loss to them. No, a loss to them, and 2 losses to Boston. So anyway, they 8-5. So we got to be better than that. This was kind of disturbing to me, ladies and gentlemen. They 5 on week 3 and 4 at home. We got to protect that Garden, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I would say. Out of all the things that they consisted in, that I don't like is that. You under 500 in the Garden out of all places. So like Shop Howard said, teams coming in looking to give us the business, man. They look to come in and give us the business. No matter what. So we got to make sure we guard our fort, man. Get the CPI system out, get the ADT, get your pit bulls or whatever. You need somebody to guard that Garden. They can't be letting cats come up here and take our steal from us. That just ain't good. You know what I mean? So we got to be better at that, man, for real. And I think that's going to be one of the major things we need to get back to doing in New York, that home court dominance. We did good in the regular season, but we need playoff dominance. So we need our guy to go out there and get it popping up in that game, man. I think they come respond tonight. Real talk, they will not let that thing go out like that tonight. I think Indiana got lucky the other night, and we just can't let the Cats get lucky twice. So I think we go get a popping shot powers.
Yeah, Divine. I'm not second guessing the Knicks, man. Not tonight. You know what I mean? Whatever the rest of the road goes, or however the rest of the road goes, this team is too resilient to go down 2-1 to this team that I have high expectations of beating in this series. You know what I mean? And my fandom, I just think the Knicks, match up real good against this team. You know what I mean? And the scoring that we've seen in the last game should be almost similar for the rest of the games. One thing we have to watch out for, we have to score against this team. But if we score and play a little bit more defense on this team to slow them down, to control the pace, it's all about pace with this team. It's controlling the pace and grabbing rebounds. You know what I mean? That last 3 minutes of the game, man, we did not control pace. You know what I mean? We made some silly mistakes, some turnovers that we shouldn't have, some passes that we made that we shouldn't have, that left it up to the refs to make the call for us, and it fell the wrong way. So tonight, I think they'll be smarter. I think they'll be more in tune, in line, and I think you'll see a good team basketball experience from the New York Knicks tonight.
Yeah. You know what's interesting, man, and that's why we always say defense is important. Check this out. Out of 5 times we played the Pacers this year, ladies and gentlemen, 5 times. 3 of them 3 losses, guess how much they scored on us? 130 points. Think about that. The only 3 losses this year to the Indiana Pacers, counting the playoff game, all was 130. That's why I said defense is the key. You got to eliminate that stuff. They was on their way the other night. They had them held until 105, 109 before the shit went crazy. But you got to make sure your defense. Our offense never been a problem all year, ladies and gentlemen. Think about that. All year. The New York Knicks offense never been a problem. That's why even the game we lost the other night, they definitely scored 125 in regulation. Our 2 top dogs had 70-something combined. It wasn't even about offense the other night. It was about the defense not stopping, what's my man's name? Aaron Naismith.
Facts.
We never have a problem with offense in New York, ladies and gentlemen. Not the whole year. Top 5 at the end of the year. Top 3 for 3 quarters of the year. We ain't have no offense problems. If we don't get out there and bully ball and tighten these jokers up and lock them down and put the grit on them and the grittiness on them and lock them in place like a master lock, then we're going to have a problem because it's a miss and make lead. If they making them, then they got a chance to win. So we just got to go out there and lock them down tonight, get back to our defense principles, give Mitchell Robinson 39 minutes. I don't give a fuck. If you got to give him 39 minutes, give him 39 minutes tonight. We need our defense boys to get in there tonight, man. And we need our boys, and we need Wingstop to be Wingstop. We need Mitchell Robinson and Deuce McBride. And we need everybody best tonight, man. Josh Hartnell got to come play tonight. So let's see how it goes, ladies and gentlemen. I think they go in there and get a popping tonight for sure. I have no concerns about what they got to do tonight. But, we definitely got to go out there and be better tonight when it comes to these guys, man. Because we just, like I said, you can't take these guys for granted. You never know what happens. But other than that, man, just some more insight on the game tonight. Them Cats are in their gold drip tonight. We are in a white drip tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Projector starting for them: Howard Burton, Nembhard, Aaron Naismith, Siakam return the same suspects. For the New York Knicks, same suspects, ladies and gentlemen. Hart, Brunson, Bridget, Anunoby, and Towns. And on injury report, they just got Isaiah Jackson out for the year. That's pretty much it. We don't have nobody injured right now, so we definitely can't make that no issue tonight. Any other night since the playoffs started. So let's go out there and get it popping tonight, man. I hope everybody get amped and get their feelings up, feel good about the squad. Go ahead and root them on. It ain't nowhere near over. I still got the Knicks now. I wanted them in 5, but maybe it might be 6. I am not wavering when this comes to this team because I know this team gonna do what they do. And they ain't let me down all year, so I ain't tripping. These Cats will give it to Indiana tonight. We will go in Indiana and get our game back one way, or we might get 2. We definitely gonna get 1. So if we got to come back to New York for 2-2, so be it. We just got to win 2 games out of 3 after that. I don't give a fuck if we go 7 and 2 quarters overtime. As long as we get to play the Oklahoma City Thunder the way it looks like. Okay, how many games right now? It ain't about how many games it is now. We just wanted it like that. We thought they were good enough to do that, which they still can. But no matter how many games they win it by long, they win it. And I think we just got to get it popping, man. Shop Howland. Look forward to this team. Get ready to take these boys out of here tonight. So I'm really amped about it, man. I know the city going to be amped. So let's get it up, man. Salute everybody in the chat, too, man. Make sure y'all throw that thumbs up for your brothers, man. This Knicks Field Talk. It's the pregame show. Divine Shop Powers, Knicks, Indiana, Game 2, EFC in the world most famous arena, and about to go down to probably another half hour more. So Shop Powers, man, talk to me, man. What you want to see tonight with this thing, man?
I'm just happy to see the Knicks play team basketball. I mean, team basketball for me, every time I mention team basketball from the Knicks, they play well, they do well, and they do the things that we expect for them to do. And that's what I'm looking for tonight. Nothing out of the ordinary against this team. You know what I mean? This team, this team, it was hard to see Brunson go against 5, 6 guys of a night, but Brunson had 40 points. So he does not have a problem scoring against this team. The caveat to that is he played 5 guys, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean, 5 guys played him different, and he got a little rough from different guys, got into foul trouble, made it bad. He got into foul trouble, he still had 40 points. But that's it. I think he's going to still have a game. I think tonight it may be the vice versa. I think Cat may have the 40-point game tonight, hopefully. You know what I mean? My fandom. Cat may have the bigger game tonight, and Brunson may be playing not really the sidekick, but about 35 points tonight. You know what I mean? So let's see what happens, man. I think we can change it up with where the scoring is coming from. I think hopefully we get a better game from Mikal. We get a little bit more active game from OG Anunoby, closer to a Josh Hart triple-double night, and we'll be right there in the works, man. We'll see Mitchell Robinson with a solid double-double, and Deuce McBride get out there, give us about 14 points, and see if Payne can get out there, give us 6, 12, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11 points or something like that. And we just have to bring it from the defensive end. 48 minutes tonight, team basketball.
Yeah. 2 things I want to see from our main guy. Listen, you can never question Karl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson's offense capabilities, but Jalen Brunson can't put us in that situation with them fouls, number one, and Cat got to be better instead of dropping back so much. So our big two number one guys, greatest we got to give them their flowers. They damn good basketball players, ladies and gentlemen. Karl Towns and Jalen Brunson, damn good basketball players. But they also got to be smarter with a defense mindset. Jalen Brunson, don't be fouling the dude. Give him a 2-point shot. If the dude coming for a layup and you up 10 or 11, you don't need to foul him. Let him have the 2 points. But don't take that foul, because that foul could rear his ugly head, which it did the last couple of games. He fouled out one, and he was in foul trouble in the other. Karl Anthony Towns on the other side. These guys are passionate guys. They all are. And they're going to get into their little squabbles and everything. But I like seeing our guys hold each other accountable. And I think that's important, no matter where you at, basketball, sports, work, play, home, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Got to hold them accountable. So I like what Anunoby went through. Anunoby is a defense-minded guy. He really is. In a pressure situation like that, y'all got to be communicating. So I can see them getting into that, because I just want Cat to get up on the dude, make him put the ball on the floor. Once he get past that 3-point line, just drop off of him. You let him have a 2-point shot. Don't give up the 3, though. You know what I mean?
Right, Divine.
And not Cat the whole team. I mean,
right. I know what you mean. Showing a 3-point shot and light defense coming on the opposite end. Opposite the way we play a little bit of that drop down and control and try to rebound in the paint. We can still do the same thing because we have other options to rebound the basketball. You're so right, Divine.
Yeah. Sometimes we gotta don't get concerned with a rebound at a certain time. But you got to play defense up on the guy. You see what they did to Boston when they took away. They did to Boston in that last game. Shop how they got up on the dude, took away their 3-point shot, and Knicks took their will that game. We need that same type of defense coming out the gate. Get up in these dudes' face, make them bounce that ball once they get past the 2-point line, and make sure you play enough defense where they can't do a step back. Once they get out of that 3-point range, I don't care if Cat just turn his head and run toward the motherfucking rebound. You know what I'm saying? It's not about nobody. Listen, nobody's saying these guys not playing defense, but ladies and gentlemen, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody. So even though our team is playing good defense, it's certain times, whether it's Brunson, whether it's Anunoby, whether it's Mikal, whether it's Josh Hart, when Josh Hart doing a lot, sometimes y'all got to get up in these dudes' face. It's all of them. But we at this conversation, we just talking about this particular thing about our two main stars. We talking about our two main number 1A big time players. We need their defense. Listen to what I just said. Our big time players, not one, both of them. We need Jalen Brunson and Cat to get it popping on the defense side of the ball best they can. Take your charges, just get up on them for a minute. You got help back there. We got Wingstop back there. That's why I want him to be up there more because even if that dude put the ball on the floor, you still got them Wingstop dudes there. You know what I mean? They play the pass lane pretty good. Anunoby will find a way to cheat a little bit and reach in there and grab something. So we just got to be better with it, man. It ain't nothing personal about this stuff, ladies and gentlemen. What we see is what we see. What they're doing is what they're doing. Jalen Brunson, stop fouling people like that, man. You know what I mean? We need you on the court, not on the bench. Jalen Brunson, stop reaching. Cat, get up on them dudes up in the front. You are two big dudes. You supposed to set the example. Both of y'all. Set the example. Get up there and get it popping. That's all. That's all. Ain't nothing else. For all if it's 10 things you do good in basketball, that one thing our two big dudes don't do good. They do 9 other things good as shit. But that one thing they got to be better at. That's all. Reality is reality. It's truth is truth. We need them cats to come through for us tonight, and I think they will. I think you'll see a different Knicks basketball team when it comes to a defense mindset. I think they're gonna do just like they did against Boston. Mark my word. I don't think anybody in Indiana, when they get that ball in their hand tonight, just gonna be 3 feet off somebody.
All right,
happen. I'm gonna see that tonight. I think they get it done, man. So we just got to play with a lot of energy, a lot of focus, and let's get this shit, man. We got to get 1-1. We need to go to Indiana to get a 1 or 2, maybe. So. I think this team, listen, I look at it this way. I know if for the split, but if Knicks would have won that game the other day and they win the night, now Indy got to go home and win 2 against Knicks, which I don't think they would do. I don't think they would have did it. And that's why I was looking at the gentleman's sweep. But being that we gave away a game the other night, we took that away from us, so I had to go 6. But I'm definitely looking for a 4-1. I really do, man. I think this team better than them. I just think they're better than them, and I think I will not change that for nothing because I seen it the other night, but I just seen we wasn't better than them for 3 minutes. That's it. So let's get it. You know what I mean? We ready, man. We going to get it, Shot Power. It's all good up in here, man. We gotta bring it home tonight. I think Tibbs gonna get it done tonight, Shot Power. I get New York City get it done tonight. I think the Knicks get it done, the fans get it done, we get it done. It's 1-1. We see y'all in Indy on Sunday or Monday, one of them. We see y'all in Indy 1-1. Let's do it.
That's how I got it, Divine. I don't have no other way but that. You know what I mean? Tonight is the night that the Knicks come out and perform, and hopefully we see some reminiscences of game against Boston that last game. So let's see what happens, man. I'm ready for the smoke. So let's get it.
Yeah, Chris, I apologize for that. My power was rambling. Didn't even see you on the panel. What's good, sister? Sorry.
It's all good, brother. What's going on?
Good, man. Good you in here. How you doing?
I'm good. It's a pleasure to be in here with y'all. It's always love. Shy, what's up? Where's my chicken wings, brother?
Right. Yeah, I got you. I got you.
She's gonna start holding us to that. It says we needed tonight, sis, in a big way. We needed tonight. We got to come out there and cross T's and dot I's tonight for sure.
Let me tell you, I swear, I think my neighbors was tired of me the other night because I was in here yelling and screaming, making noise. They probably was like, "It must be a game on."
Real for real. Yeah, you ain't kidding, man.
Man, you couldn't tell me we wouldn't win that game with 1 minute and 42 seconds, and we up by like 12.
Yeah, man.
You couldn't tell me we couldn't pull that out.
Right.
And I'm kind of disappointed in JB because there was a lot of times that he came down and he shot a 3 and the rest of the team wasn't even set up to rebound. And I'm like, come on, man. I know you missed the clutch and you want to do it, but we up, brother. We don't need that 3. Like, dribble it out, make them foul us because at the end of the day, they got to get the ball back.
Facts.
They're gonna do what they need to do to get the ball back. You know what I'm saying? So I just felt it was a little breakdown, with some of our players. The last minute or so, and even Tibbs. I know he didn't have no timeout, but when Stephanie used to coach, because Stephanie used to be our coach. Shout out to Queen Steph. If she didn't have a timeout, she would call one of us over to her and be like, "Listen, don't shoot the ball, hold the ball. At least have somebody call somebody and get their attention to relay it to everybody else." You know what I'm saying? I just feel like we didn't take advantage of those opportunities to get a lot of them in foul trouble.
Yeah. We had a lot of. I said that on the show, the pregame last night, Chris. That our mental fortitude the other night, and our will to execute in certain times of the game, and them 3 minutes was it just upset me, man. I'm like,
yeah, that was tough.
Yeah, you gotta be better than that, and make it so bad because this is who this team is. Excuse me, Jay, man. I get going, man. I'll be forgetting y'all up in here. I apologize, but this team got it. They just got it. 3 minutes, Steph. Excuse me, Chris. 3 minutes. That game was in the bag. They was good. They were doing the damn thing. They let 45 minutes of good basketball, hard-fought, gritty basketball, get washed away with 3 minutes of basketball. That's the disappointing shit to me. So they got to be better. All of them got to be better. You know what I mean? At what they do, man. I think they'd be okay. Jay Choder, what's good, my man? What's popping?
What's up, Jay?
Hey, what's up? Hello to the panel. Peace to the chat. The sky is not falling. Enough of this Chicken Little stuff with the sky is falling and all that. We played a superb game except for 2 minutes. A superb game. I mean, if you watch that game, we had them locked down.
Yeah,
that game was over. And just like what I read with the article, Hart said what they did wrong in the last couple of minutes was play not to lose instead playing to win. And I thought that to be a very heavy comment. When you play very specific way of not to lose, you play nervous. It's different. Your mind is not the same way it was for that other 40 plus minutes. Now you're playing it in a kind of like a, I don't want to say a scared way, but you're playing in a protective way. It's different. They were playing bully ball. Their passes were crisp. Their shots were dope. They were right on fire. But I'm gonna piggyback on what the sister said. There was a couple times where like JB would throw up. Like the old rule is never shoot at something unless you got some rebounders underneath. He was shooting up a couple at the end. The captain shooting some up at the end. There's nobody underneath to get the rebound. They didn't slow down the ball. They didn't, do a lot of those things. But it's not what they didn't do. Do you realize what we did do? We had our foot in where for the entire game, and we let our foot off the gas. That's it. We let the foot off the gas. The sky is not falling. We're still a better team. We're still going to do the same stuff. And if you think that we all feel this way, this. I say this on a regular basis. That they feel it 1,500 million times more than we do. They looked at the tape. They saw what they did wrong, and they're going to get back at it. I had it at gentleman's sweep. I still have it at gentleman's sweep.
Okay,
but I'll take it in 6. And you know how we do the what you got for the game at the end of the game and whatever. I laughed a little because it was 125 and you have 125 over my 124. However, if we win 125 to 124 and a half, you take it. It's a win. I don't give a damn how we do it. We could beat this team. We're a better team. Right. Period.
We proved it for 46 minutes of the game. We proved that we could beat them.
And even the first minute of the overtime.
Yeah.
It was that crucial thing. Make 2 free throws, by the way. Game's over.
Excuse me. Let me hold that off.
Introduce
your brother. Let him bring him in the building. My man, Mr. White, Walter White, was good. My man, thank you for coming in. the delay, man. But salute, what's going on with you, man? I appreciate you.
Salute, man. Thanks for having me. Is my vocals clear?
Yeah, you good, my bro.
Yeah. Salute, man. Thanks for having me, Divine, Shaw Powers, Jay Chosen. I seen my homegirl before, but I don't know her name. Not familiar, but
Queen Chris from Queens
Queen.
Court.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know I seen you, but I just didn't know your name. But yeah, man, listen, Knicks family, and not the panelists, because we all speak. We have to level headedness. Right. But we need to relax. I somehow feel like we needed that loss to humble us, because we was kind of like floating too high, and that's not even how our team moves. Never too high, never too low. Stay even, because we got a job to do. One game ain't gonna win it, and one game ain't gonna lose it. You know what I mean? Now, we had that game won, and I know it was heartbreaking. And I know, like Jay Chosen just said, if we feel this way, you can imagine how the team feel. You know what I mean? So just to get them back focused and get them on track, and know how Tibbs tell them he want them to play a whole game, 48 minutes. And I don't think we did. We played the most in game one, 45 minutes. Other than that, we ain't play no 48-minute game throughout the whole playoffs. Right. So, it's one game, y'all. It's one game. He used the choke symbol. When Reggie used that, he didn't win the series. He was so happy that he won that game that he let the rest of the series slip away from him. So
I explained that to my son that night. It's crazy you said that. I did.
Yeah, man. So we got this, man. We played a great game for 45 minutes.
Facts.
All we got to do is play. That's what we slipped at, because we haven't been playing like a whole game, but at the end of the game, we've been clutch in previous games. You know what I mean? So that's all we really got to do. The game is going to go up and down. It's going to be ebbs and flows, but we just got to be locked in at the end to get that win, man.
Yeah, real talk. I'll let my brother Shaw and Chris get in. But on that note, what is crazy to me, ladies and gentlemen, we lost the game from a defense standpoint, because there's no way a guy within the span of 2 minutes, you let him knock down 5 threes. We took it. We had a defense lapse in the game. We didn't execute the game plan for loot. What I mean by loot is that's money time. You need to execute the game plan for loot. It's money time. We didn't do that for 3 minutes. But let me tell y'all something. I still got the Knicks doing a damn thing, and these kids ain't better than us. That's crazy. That's crazy. They don't got that. Ain't happening. That ain't happening. And the numbers don't lie to me. Them dudes can with us. When we on our game, we just let our game slip the other night.
Yeah,
we shot 70% from the charity stripe, ladies and gentlemen. 70%. We shot 32, something like that for the 3-point line. Give me 75%. Give me, instead of 32%, 36%. That game was over. It was a blowout.
And we would have made them 2 free throws too.
Facts.
That's what I'm saying. That's it.
They missed some timely free throws, and I know we missed them. Mikhail missed them, Cat missed them, Brunson missed them. So, I say all that to say, Shot Powers. I don't think we have all them mental lapses in this game. I think Knicks go out there and give these boys the business tonight. Get ready to go to Indiana, and Indiana better watch out. They better be lucky. Knicks don't go out there and take 2. I'm not saying that just to be saying it. I believe Knicks can go out there and beat them twice. This is a good ass basketball team, ladies and gentlemen. But get all the peaks and valleys, 51-31. They in the Eastern Conference Finals. Only 4 teams in the NBA left. The motherfucker is one of them. 30 teams in the NBA. Our favorite basketball team is only one of the 14 remaining in the NBA.
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing to say. Just get out there, open up a can of whoop ass, and give them the business tonight. That's all to it. Plain and simple.
I mean, that's pretty much what it is, man. Like we sit here and we're talking about, the depressing loss. I'm going to run the rhetoric again. The depressing loss, the hurtful loss. That loss hurt so bad. Is to be Tibbs, and that loss, he lost, but it was only one loss. So we have time to pick up from that one loss and put together back some team basketball and play some good basketball going down the stretch. And that's what I'm looking to see tonight. I'm not looking for anything else. I ain't stretching anything else. I want team basketball tonight from the New York Knicks to finish this game out tonight. Let's get it.
Hey, Chris, check it out. Tell me what you think the Knicks need to do tonight different in this game. You compare to game one. They did some good things in game one, but they did some also not good things in game one. What do you think they really need to do tonight, to me, for you, to say, to catapult them to a victory tonight.
Well, you know, I already said it. I think they need to go back to the 90s with the black socks and the black sneakers.
The drip
I think
drip.
today is a good day to do that. Today's game is a good day to do that.
Yeah.
But I think also they just got to take it personal. You know what I'm saying? Like, they came in here, they beat us in the last 2 minutes. We had a lapse, and he did the choke signal. So now we got to come in here and show that we not that team, that we going to play a complete game, and that, you know, we want to get to the next level. Like, we just got to come out and show it. Like, and just make sure that you know that these guys shoot threes just like Boston. You can't leave people wide open. This guy was getting wide open 3-point shots. So you got to make sure that somebody knows where he's at all times. You know what I'm saying? Don't go all the way just heads from him. Don't go all the way unless you have to go to, like, guard somebody that's maybe driving. But I really think that JB has to set the tone, and he has to get everybody involved. And I like when he gets them involved early. Like when he gets Mikal involved early, he gets Cat involved early. He get Josh maybe a running layup or something like that. Like, get them involved early, because a lot of times they standing around looking at you. So today is not that day to do that. Get your points, but also make sure that you get your team involved as well, because I feel like when we hit them from all sides early, it's really hard for them to cue in on who they want to play. And Mitch and Cat and OG, Miles Turner and the other guy that they have, they wasn't even a factor. Siakam wasn't even a factor. They was bully balling them. So we just really need to make sure that we stay consistent and play a complete game. No more mental lapses. You know, that's what I feel. We should just, I'm telling you, black socks and black sneakers tonight. That's it.
Drip. I'm telling you.
Jay told him to talk to me, man.
Listen, man. Listen. There's so much we can say. I'm gonna say it again, and you said it earlier. If there's 10 things, we did 9 things right, or we did 8 things right. We did 8 things right. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna tell you the one thing we'll go on one bracket. Hit the free throws, man. They're free, like pressing like on a show and subscribing. They're free. So make sure you press like and you subscribe, because that's free too. So hit your free throws. Garrett, those are the points that we lose because we didn't hit those free throws. Yeah. All right? Not because only we took our foot off the gas, only because we played not to lose. It's because of stuff like that. Number 2 is when somebody get a hot hand, and it's like, to me, that Naismith stuff, that was magical. It was magical, right? So he had this. And we've all seen somebody that he can shoot, but is he shooting from 45 feet away the way he making it and doing it all the time? No. So somebody got to get up and bully on him tough. That's why the Detroit series was so important to be the first series, because that gave us that bully, that 90s, that tough, that Anthony Mason, Oakley, anger, that all that. So we have to keep doing that. Hit our free throws. Crisp passing. You know, the funny thing that you brought up the big guys, that Turner had 5 rebounds. Siakam had 5 rebounds. Their biggest rebounder in that game, Obi Toppin at 10 off the bench. Hart had 13, Towns had 12. But you're right. The passing of the ball, a lot of us were very even on it. 5, 7. Hart had 7. He had the most. I think with JB, it's hard for him. Not hard, but like right now during that game, he was scoring. He saw what was happening at the end, so he had to become the scorer. But he wasn't really looking for that guy to go. When they were free and loose, tossing it up, Mitch catching it, yanking it like that. That's how we got to play. We got to go in there. We got to go in there tonight and show them exactly why we've been in third all damn year. Yeah. All right, all damn year. Yeah. They're not supposed to be even near us. Now we got to show them that. Yeah, hit the free throws, play like a team, get these cats out of here, and somebody write and tell them How the hell are you going to have Reggie Miller announcing a game for the Indiana Pacers, and you blatantly hear it? And I had shot up. I broke 2 more lighters. I'm blatantly hearing them going, no, that could be Indiana's ball. Shut up, bro. You are
and he's supposed to be partial. He's not supposed to be on any side,
But Jay, if
broke my soul.
Jay, if you notice something though, against when we was playing Boston, Reggie was kind of rooting for us.
He was
right. Because
he
he
don't
hates
like
Boston
Boston
too, though.
He don't like Boston.
I
think he liked Brunson though.
Yeah, I think personally, I don't think he's doing a bad job. I think he's been calling this city fair. He's the Indiana Pacer. He hate the Knicks, but I think he had been doing a fair job. I seen him
until the last 2 minutes.
Yeah.
He showed his true colors.
Yeah.
You know what, Divine? He was doing a fair job because we were whooping their ass. Until we weren't whooping their ass anymore, he was all like, no, that could be a 50-50 ball. I think that's a 50-50.
I see a little.
He does a fair job. I'm just saying, I hate his face.
Real talk. It is Walter to me. Like I always tell everybody, it's a make and mislead. We worse in the league. We was worse in the league in 3-point defense. We was up in a high echelon in 3-point scoring. But what happened the other night? We was down in the 3-point scoring, and our 3-point defense wasn't good. They shot 41%, I think. So we got to be better on the things that we were not good at the whole season. We was in the lower echelon in 3-point guard in the 3-point line. Yeah. And we were in the higher echelon in shooting it. But the other night, we shot 32%. What you want? Miss and make lead to me. Always is like that. You make the free throws, you win. You make the 3-point shots, you win. They make theirs and you don't make yours. They make theirs and you don't make yours. Miss and make lead. That's all it's all about. All that other shit is fine. I mean, all that makes sense. But at the end of the day, it's all about getting and stopping buckets. We didn't stop them dudes for 3 minutes. You don't let Naismith do that. Somebody got to go out there and give him a one shot. I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
You got
to him up one time, man.
Yo, you got to let the man. Nah, dude, you ain't coming up in here with that.
Turn him up a little bit
on his ass or something.
Yeah, turn him up a little bit now. Not to kill him, but let him know. Yo, whoa. Well, take some free throws. Think about it next time. Wait a minute.
Yeah, you see what Jaylen Brown did to Hart? He grabbed his jump.
Yeah.
Whoa. One dude I wish was here because he would do that. And that was DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo would check that. DiVincenzo would check that.
Yeah.
100%. I said that to my son, G.
Quentin Grimes would check him.
Yeah. They would take that hard foul for them. Yeah,
take that hard foul. So Walter, I said all I had to say with the 3-point shooting, they make it, we miss it, and they ain't checking the dudes. I don't think that should happen again, though.
Well, I know for a fact that Naismith ain't going 8 for 9 or whatever he did with them 6 down the stretch.
I'll be surprised if he make 3 tonight.
His over and under for points tonight is 13.
Yeah, it is right. Somebody sprinkled something on him. I mean, it was nuts.
Somebody put some mustard or something out there.
Right, I'm telling you, man.
It makes so crazy about that thing, ladies and gentlemen. Right up to that point, they was only shooting 30% from downtown. They weren't even shooting good.
I'm telling y'all, man. It's the Knicks, man. The Knicks are addicting, man. They make teams better than they are in regular season and in the playoffs. The Knicks do it to everybody. Oh, yo, we about to come play the Knicks. Here we everything, man. All NBA, all star, all defensive, the best free throw percentage, the biggest 3-point shots. But everything you hear that from the Knicks. I'm not saying it doesn't go on and other games and stuff like that, but whenever you hear a team playing the Knicks, you know why. Oh, yeah,
they bright lights.
A lot of players do get up to play against us, especially in the Garden.
For real. The Mecca, baby.
Every
12th player look like an all-star.
Yeah. Matherin had 40 points against us in one of the regular season games, like 38, 40, something like that. That's why I was looking for him to go crazy, and he ain't really do nothing.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you when I knew this thing was crazy about what y'all talking about. Yeah, I remember that game a couple of years ago maybe 2 or 3, and Ricky Rubio out of all motherfuckers.
That's what I'm saying.
Cleveland.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
Cleveland, right?
It's not hyperbole when I sit here and say that when teams come to Madison Square Garden and be like, yo, we about to go play the Knicks. Yo, we got the Knicks, the Knicks coming to our home. The Knicks coming, the Knicks coming, the Knicks coming. Yo, go get some sleep. Nah, we ain't going out tonight. Go get that extra hour, 2 hours and a half sleep. We gonna get up in the morning. We gonna do some push-ups and some pull-ups because the Knicks is coming. And that's how
I expect that from all-star players. I expect that from a Kobe. I expect that from a LeBron. But you're 12th man.
Right.
Hey, that's the Knicks for you, baby. That's the Knicks for you.
Hey, listen. Instead of auditioning for Hell's Kitchen, y'all better put him in Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah, for real. Man looking like an all-star season.
The old Hell's Kitchen. The old Hell's Kitchen. The 80s, 90s Hell's Kitchen.
Well, listen, I say all that to say, man, we're going to get a proper night. Salute to the chat, man. We having fun up in here, man. I appreciate everybody coming in. We're going to go around the panel. Everybody take a minute because the game come on in a few minutes. So let's get in here and talk about what y'all think about tonight, what you feel about it, and how y'all see this game going. I'll start with the Queen first. Then Jay Chose, and I'll go to Walt, South Powell, and I'll close it out, man. We get ready to watch this thing because I'm thinking Knicks going to open up a can of whoop ass. Go ahead, Queen.
Listen, I expect the Knicks to come out with some fire. Right now, you came in, you disrespected our home. We got to get that back. We got to spank you behind. You know what I'm saying? I feel like tonight, everybody's going to be on a different thing because I watched them coming. I don't know if you guys watched them when they do them coming in. Jalen Brunson had a look on his face like, yeah, I'm going to get 60 tonight. Like, he had that on his face. Even Josh came in and everybody that came in, their face was stone cold. Like, they was ready.
I missed it.
They was ready. So I just hope that it materialized. Like I said, you know, one time I put it on Josh thing because I was on the roommates things and I was like, yo, y'all need to come with the black socks and the sneakers. And the next game they did it. So
right.
Yo, they need to really do that. They need to do that. You know, I'm not gonna want them to shave their hair because I know a lot of them take their time. But if they came in with shaved heads, black socks, and sneakers, man, listen, this series is over.
I'll lose my mind if I see that.
I'm gonna shave my head and put. Oh no, they don't work.
And he got the black drip on.
I'm gonna shave my head.
Yeah. Like, come on, you know.
Yeah, for real. Put me and Sha call it the funeral drip. Anytime we go to a funeral, they take them up to a funeral. So listen, you know, luckily I ain't got the black chip all night because all y'all stack, Walt stack, Shaw stack, what they chose.
I'm ready. I'm on it tonight, man. I'm slow with it tonight.
Yeah, but go ahead, Jay.
Right, so, listen, I just want to say this, man.
Oh, well, sorry, Jay. Sorry, Jay. Sorry, Chris. Did you want to put a score into with your mix?
Yeah.
Want to put a score?
I think it's going to be a nice little game. I think it's going to be better defense. I'm going to put out there 120, 110.
I like that.
All right.
120, 110.
There you go, Jay.
All right.
My bad.
No, I like that too. I'm thinking about it just in my head too. All right, look. I'm gonna put. I gotta put a little bit of Shah-ism on this. We definitely have to be. In my view, I like 30 assists per game in this series. 30 assists per game in this series. I want the ball to move smoothly. You got to be 85% from the line. 80 be nice. It'd be great. And if it's 80 and above, I'll take it as long as it's for us to win. But 85 would be great. I want us to get out on the defense. I love what, you know what, I got to say this out loud. I love what Mitch does. I love how he's screaming at people and that we don't, when he's in there, let Cat do what he does. And we don't have to help with the defense with Cat. We don't have to help. So OG can do his thing and Bridges can do their thing. We need big games from everybody. I'm not picking one person. I'm picking everybody. Everybody who plays, they need to get on their game, period. And tonight, I think that they're pissed off. So I'm going to go with 133. Dang. Hold on. 433. No,
433.
No. That was 2K earlier. All right. 133 to about 118. 133, 118. That's the final score. New York Knicks take it, walk out of there, and tell them, yo, yes, whatever.
You went Indy.
Yeah, Mr. Wilson. we always do the score thing. We know it no matter what you win by. It is something we've been doing on this channel for 4 years. We just pick and see who get close to that score. So that's why we do it. But you don't have to, you don't want to. But that's what we do just because.
Walt, to say this to you, you will never hear, at least not from me or Divine, that the Knicks losing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
I know.
so all right. So
I've been
you know what I
watching.
mean? You know what I mean? Okay. So all right, just in case.
And I only
bad.
did it once the whole
My
year.
bad.
Once with
We
the Cleveland
always
thing.
We always got
Every
a chance.
game they got the
You
Knicks
know what I'm
winning.
That's right.
Just saying.
Hey, y'all was right more than y'all was wrong this year.
Just saying, if we was betting, well, I'm a betting man, so
me as well.
I'm doing it now, sir.
Yeah.
What I really want from the team is like one of them balanced scoring games, 4 players over 20 points, a lot of assists, because Indy, they really don't have no rim protection. They got Miles Turner, he like a weak side blocker, but they don't have the protection down there. That's why Brunson is able to go off on them at will, because he, that's where he get his bread and butter at, in the paint. So get in the paint, start out early, come out early and impose your will, and then finish strong. I know if we could start out early, once Tibbs start to throw Mitch and Deuce in there, we're going to win them minutes, because they going to play defense. So just come out early, starting, hit them, punch them in the mouth, punch them back, because we got punched in our mouth. So we got to swing back early this game, you know what I mean? Come out strong and finish strong, and try to spread the wealth. As far as the game, I don't think it's going to be as high scoring. I'm going to say 119 to 113.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I like that.
Knicks cover and the over.
There you go. Well, man, shout
I
out.
look at that too.
Parlay's been messed up, bro. Parlay's been messed up.
I already control the pace. When we control the pace with this team, getting those extra offensive rebounds extends the time that we have with the ball. You know what I mean? We get 2 offensive rebounds per possession, which is, kind of funny. We're missing a lot of shots, but if we get a possession or so with an offensive rebound, could outlast the time limit on the clock to almost 48 seconds. All right. So that's some one offensive rebound could almost waste almost a minute. Let's get out and hit our free throws. Got to get better at our free throws. We can't be going down missing 12 free throws and stuff like that, especially when Mitchell Robinson is only taking 2. You know what I mean? It's different if Mitchell Robinson takes 6 or 7. It's different than Mitchell Robinson taking 2. That means our 80% shooting guys are shooting less than 80%. Assists also 20. I'm always good with 28 assists. 3-point shot tonight around 36%. Me, I have the Knicks winning this game tonight in a little closer defensive battle. I have the Knicks winning 111 to 98. 111 to 98. Let's get it.
That's good too.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, salute to everybody in the chat, man. Thank y'all for coming in, man. Real talk on why me, everybody, size 9, B Willis, everybody who I didn't get to call. Salute to the whole chat. Thank y'all for coming in on Real Talk.
Pro rebounding, sorry.
Yeah, but listen, I'm on this right here, ladies and gentlemen. Number 1, bully ball. Fuck this jump shit, bully ball. They don't got no side down there can mess with us. That's why Cat had 35. Like Walter White said, that's why Brunson get in there in the paint and do what he do. I need the Cats to bring the bully ball tonight, put them Cats on the foul line early. He was running. He had Naismith with Dan at 5, Nemar with Dan at 5. Just bully ball the shit out. They not big like that. You know what I mean? And then that way we get them in foul trouble. They had to bring their bench in there. For us, it's simple. Like you guys say, all the basic things, hit the free throw, the 3-point shot. But for me, ladies and gentlemen, is guard that 3-point line. Don't let them run them off that 3-point line. 2 times 10 is 20. 3 times 10 is 30. We can't have that 30 shit. Run them off that 3-point line. Make them put that ball on the floor. Then we'll take it from there. But we can't have that shit we had the last game for 3 minutes. So we just got to get back to that defense side of the ball. To me, it's all about defense tonight. We top 5 in the NBA scoring all year. I ain't worried about the Knicks offense. Never worried about it all year long. And with 3 quarters that we were top 3. But we got them. It stopped them Cats from scoring on us, though. Mm-hmm. So I'm expecting these Cats to come out tonight. Cat, Brunson, you can't have 5 fouls sitting on the bench. We need you out there.
Yeah.
I mean, Cat, don't be giving my man get up on him.
And
That's right, man.
And Cat.
Get up on them. So I'm looking at this here tonight. I know everybody's gonna be low. Knicks about to open up a can of whoop ass for me, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think they're gonna have nothing for Knicks. That game we had against Boston, that last game, you might see something like that tonight because they've been tested, they've been disrespected. They know to let the fan base down. These cats gonna come out smoking tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what Indiana's gonna do, but I know what the Knicks gonna do.
Yep.
Do know that. I think they're gonna come out there and put their A game on the table. And it's almost like when they go home. I'm gonna tell you why. Knicks loses a game, they probably lose a series.
Yep.
So it gotta be win or go home mentality tonight. Go out there and get them out of here, man. I'm gonna go 125 to 105. I'm gonna keep it simple like the other night. Then they wouldn't let 3 minutes go too. So I was pissed off, but man, let's go watch.
I thought about you with the score when you dialed me up with the price right.
Indiana not a better shooting team than Boston. So that's the thing that bothered me about that game. They're not.
Thank you.
Yeah, real talk, man. Like I said, they was 101 right, with 3 minutes left in the game. We had them 101 with 3 minutes left in the game. You wind up scoring 138. Let that shit sink in. With 3 minutes left in the game, y'all was at 101. 8 minutes later, you got 135. Defense win championships, ladies and gentlemen. We got to cut this shit down tonight, man. Real talk. But listen, Walter
They
White.
didn't forget what Halliburton did either. Don't forget that. They didn't forget that shit. Believe that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I ain't sweating that. No, we just got to hit him with the Dana Maselli. Who gives a fuck?
Hit him with the mellow.
Yeah.
Yo, let's get it, man. Yo, he want to do a Selly. We gonna give him a Selly tonight, all right? We gonna give him Halliburton.
Yeah, right.
So send his ass back to Indy. That's what for game 3. I think your mic is off, Brody.
Mic is off.
The Knicks is 4-0 after a loss this postseason.
Facts.
Yeah, let's make 5-0.
5-0. That's for sure. That's a fact.
Let's make that happen. Word up. Let's make that happen.
But listen, man, let's go watch this game, ladies and gentlemen. Queen Chris, thank you. Jay Cholan, thank you. Walter White, my brother, appreciate you coming. The doors open anytime for all y'all.
Always, bro.
Yeah, y'all.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, real talk. Child Powell, I talked to you on this, man.
You already.
Let's go, Knicks. 125, 105, man. We get this shit popping, man. Go to Indiana and run some laps around that 500 track, man. So let's get out of here, man. We talk about this shit on the other side. See y'all. Y'all have a good night, man. Enjoy the game, man. Peace.
Peace.
Yo, Divine, what's good? You know what it is, bro. About to go ahead and get with SP. We about to get this Knicks Real Talk pregame popping off. Get this shit popping, man. I'll holla at you. One. Up in the black Silverado, stop and get some petrol to hit the metro on full throttle. Across the gospels, we in the Mecca bottleneck. On 32nd, what is bound with each around flexing. Posted up like sticky note. You smell the icky in the air like hickory smoke. Carrot here, we well represented. We on that Knicks shit. You can smell it, so please don't step in it. Cause the burner cooking with gas. The cat in the alley dig up to your team trash. Getting that cash ready for DoorDash and make a splash. But they moving slow before the pregame show. No caps, so here's what's on tap. But God, no talking 5 and report, keep myself doing the chat. Interacting with your mandem. It's a brand in front of the camera, there's a picture. Catch and snap back to fit the cat, so we Knicks dripping. Knicks feel, you know, we fit the description. It's the OG, Olin and Ananobi. Me and my man Brody, we run your fire TV, that's Cody. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Knick drip, dripping the Knick drip. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Knick drip, dripping the Knick drip. We in that Knick drip, dripping the Knick drip. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Knick drip, dripping the Knick drip. Real talk.